Well, good morning, YouTube. It is Monday, August 20th, 2018. Have you noticed that we're not wearing our digs for the state park? And that's because we've completed our 30 days. So we've been set free. Believe me, it was a lot of fun, and we look forward to doing it again next year. But we have a lot of traveling that we want to do for the next couple months before winter sets in and we set our sights on Quartzsite, Arizona. In the meantime, we needed a place to hang out for a few days, and 3 miles from our former home, we knew about this campground called Creek Campground. It's located between Indiana and Strongstown, Pennsylvania on Route 422. It's next to a big lake, so if you guys like to go fishing or anything, or looking for a place to go fishing, this is probably one of the better campgrounds to go to. In fact, it's one of the only ones. The park is privately held. As you can see, there's the rig. I'm sure you've seen that plenty of times. I like to show it off. But let me get the camera switched around here. And I'm gonna have to show you this creek down here. Just do it this way. So within feet of our campground, it's this beautiful, beautiful creek. Let's hope I don't fall in. At least the camera will be waterproof. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? They said even with all the extra rain we got in August and July, this little creek did not come out of its banks. All this water eventually goes to that lake I was telling you about, Yellow Creek Lake. Not too much to see that way, I guess. See, look how clear it is. Isn't it beautiful? So we're going to be here 4 more nights. Guess I could turn you around now. We're going to be here 4 more nights before we start our big trip to California. And we are about 2 weeks away from becoming South Dakotans. Our last 2 weeks. So there's Oma, but she's walking our granddaughter, and our granddaughter's not allowed to be on video, so we won't do that. I wonder if she's not on it. Look at the camera, it's facing me. Me. Hi, Cadence.
Hi, Opa.
I'm not recording you, honey. So anyway, that's just a brief look at this campground. It's 2 tiers. There's this tier down here that we're on. Got quite a few empty spots here. 2 entrances. One goes by the office, and the second one comes down here to this lower tier. So I don't know if you can see it in the camera or not. If you like tent camping, they even have a section specifically for tent camping. But like I said, very, very nice park. Okay, it's gonna be a short one. Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, August 26th, 2018. We're in Ohio, and we are at the Dillon State Park, which is northwest of Zanesville. A little out of breath because I just climbing the hill. Spin around here. Just climbing the hill above our campsite. There's the campground host. He's cleaning campfires, camping pits, and that lady way across the street there, if you can see her, that would be Marie, Oma. So, beautiful campground, as you can see. Oh, and by the way, this place was packed pretty good there when we got here. Everybody's left except for these 3 campers on our end of the campground. We're just waiting for my nephew to come in. Here's the upper tier. It's all one way, so when you come in, they're all back-ins. This section here is 2 loops, an upper and a lower, and then if you come in through the main entrance and you turn left or happen to make a reservation there, there's 2 loops over there. But the thing about this, here, I'm gonna grab the camera itself. I think you guys are probably getting the looseness of my selfie stick, which is driving me nuts. Looseness on my selfie stick is making a lot of noise. Anyway, when you come into the park, in intermittent places around the park, if you haven't already got it, they do have freshwater connections. Now, they also have gray water only dump sites, but it's not for your tank. It's like for your, if you wash your dishes in a bin or something and you need to dump it, you would dump it in one of those stands. Look back at it again. The dump station is on your exit out of the park. What I wanted to show you, for those of you that live in Ohio and might be interested in coming to Dillon, is the new full service sites they're putting in. Right now, site 17 to whatever on the upper inner loop is getting new blacktop, water, electric, a pad for your picnic table, a fire ring, and yep, you got it, a dump station. So there's 10 of them right now. They're not open to the public yet. That's the reason why the cones are still in front. People have already started checking reservations up to 2 weeks from now, and they're still not open yet. So not a bad deal. I don't know what the price of the new sites will be. Let's see what's on the, yep, they got their site 17. Here, I'll see what the next number is, and then you can add 10 or subtract 10. I'm pretty sure you're going to be adding 10. Not including 18. 18 is right there in front of me. So, odd numbers. Excuse me, sorry about the big swing there, forgot. So 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, and there's 3 on the even side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm still missing probably 1 on the odd side. It's probably still a 29 or a 31. And then I would say probably 26, 28, and a 30, if I had to guess. I'm not going to walk all the way down there. But anyway, again, this is Dillon State Park. It is located next to a lake, so if you like water sports, I didn't notice if there was any rental, like sea-doos or boats or anything, but I do know that there's a marina down there at the lake. There's an aerial view of the, and that's not smoke, guys. That's it's so humid today that it looks like fog. But there's your sites, all empty. It's hard to believe that all these sites were full when we came in, or shortly after we came in there Friday night. And we're not the ones that like to fight for a dump station, so we're leaving tomorrow. heading to a KOA camp because I couldn't find a state park that was available for 3 nights. I don't know if I've said this or not yet. Here, let me turn you around, unless you like you probably like the scenery, then you like looking at me. But we're on our way to California. But we're taking 6 weeks to get there. Looks like we'll be back as campground hosts back at Prince Gallitzin or Crooked Run State Park in Pennsylvania next year. We're looking forward to it, and we're hoping for an extended period of time. This year we only did 30 days. If not, we will go to the last park, or the first park you're seeing on this video, called Yellow Creek Campground. Very nice people. Only thing is they don't have full hookups. They only have water and electric, which is manageable, because we actually had a what do they call them? There's a nickname for them. One of those carts that comes around and sucks out your tanks for you. He'll come around once a week for $15, which might be worth it unless I want to use my Blue Boy. If I use my Blue Boy, it's free. If I use their service, it's $15. They can do it in one stop. I would have to make 2 trips. So let's see, what else can I tell you? Again, we're waiting for our nephew. He owns some land north or southeast of this location, which is one of the reasons we picked this campground. And we're gonna go out to grab a bite to eat when we're done. And here we'll zoom in down to the campground again. There we are, all nice and pretty. Hold it a little steadier. Down there didn't have much shade, but there was a nice breeze going on. I don't know if it was just by chance or what, but never really got that hot down there. I guess maybe because the daytime temperature only got in the 80s, and we got that AC unit working a lot better than it's been in the past, with patching up all the holes that were in the ductwork. Hoping we got the Flectix put away for the winter, or at least for the rest of the summer. Oh, there's something interesting right there. Look at that acorn. When was the last time I seen an acorn? Look at that. That's a nice looking acorn. That means the deer will be up here this week, probably eating all these. There is a bathhouse strategically located throughout this campground. There's one per loop. This one is for the upper loop. It's located on one end, and then there's actually there's 3 of them. There's one on the other end of this loop, and then there's one down at the bottom. So anyway, that's where we're at. Don't want to make this too terribly long. I'll probably do some editing on it and take some stuff out. My neighbor left. I'm not even sure. I think he might have forgot his chair. The other neighbor's leaving, pulling out right now. I think he forgot his wheel chops, or his electric. So, back down the hill, back at our campsite. And that's a wrap.